entertain you if it's something that I think you'll actually enjoy. Because for the most part, they do speak a lot of erratic shit in there.
I thought that maybe into some Chillism more friendly tones, like down piano, chirping instead of distorted.
I enjoy Mimi anyway.
It's very unselfish. And then people like, you wanted to be friends, how come I'm your friends? And I said, Chillism in Wingo is pretty special. She is everything distorted sounds. That's for sure.
Do you have a house right now, or are you living in California?
No, I'm at my dad's actually. I just visited.
I don't know if it's an actual traditional marriage.
That's a small house. That's a good house to live in.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about like and a refrigerator with a new build, but I was like, you know what? Forget it. I'll forego the fridge and blind inclusion if you just give me the damn garage because I'm gonna need that more.
Such a good deal. We'll take after 24.
Yeah, but then like I had to get another like so I switched my earnest payments over to this other house because honestly, Marco, you don't understand. Like I don't think I'll live in trailer forever, so I really do have to consider resale value. And like the one car, like it's not worth it.
Oh shit, really? relationship status and all that?
No.
Oh man, so you missed one of the most iconic fucking moments in Chillism. So this is like near the moment where she left. So Cora was married to a man for, let's say, 20 years. I forgot what the number was. 20 something years. But she's had a boyfriend for like 15 years. Something crazy. She's been with a boyfriend for a long time, married to a husband for a long time, and she's never had sex with her husband. Something like that. And he asked her back again. She married sex. And then, so for a long time, she was like, I've been with my boyfriend for a long time. It's my boyfriend. I love my boyfriend. I love my husband. So, you know, this is not just.
Do you have any idea?
Hold on. Let me finish. So, what happened was, in the end, she ended up breaking up with a boyfriend and got with another boyfriend like 2 weeks later. And, she got dragged for it. She got dragged for it.
I didn't do it.
As she should, because you know what? There's no. This is that depravity shit. Now here's the thing, guys. I think I'm a very reasonable, very positive person. I think I do a good job at holding my biases towards that kind of shit to the side.
I think you're doing the same thing.
Yeah, didn't you peg a guy one time? I mean, come on.
Oh, no. I'm very staunchly against polyamory. I do not believe in polyamory. I think that that's a level of depravity that's way past whatever shit I do. I think it's gross, it's weird, and I don't allow it in my house. I actually have a sibling.
I heard you did it like aggressive.
You remember the story? You remember the story?
No. I'll tell you the Hold on. I'll tell you the story.
Wait,
I remember the story. It was bad, Eric. It's bad. I'm gonna muddy the water. I'm gonna muddy it.
Yo, pun intended.
Her man's cheated on her, and she got him back by pegging her man's brother, and she recorded it. And she sent the recordings to her man.
Stop, bro.
No, I FaceTimed him. Knowledge. I FaceTimed
So
him.
That's even worse.
Get it right.
That's even worse.
Oh, yeah,
Bro, it was bad.
Don't get it twisted, though. As I said,
heard he
I am
was
a
like
sick individual.
unconscious too.
Oh, no. He was very much alive for it. It was his idea to do the pegging, actually. I just was like, you know what? I'm an open-minded person.
Is he gay?
Things. Again. No. I actually went to
He
a
is
play
after that
recently.
shit.
Yeah, no.
What straight man would say, let me peg you and you peg me in the ass and record it?
No, I don't think he's gay, but I do think that, there's a little bit of bisexualism.
Yeah, that's gay.
I'm not in his relationships. Okay, I guess for this metric, it's a little gay, but that's besides the point. What I'm saying is I'm a very, reasonable person. I keep my personal feelings about, polyamory to myself for the most part, but since I don't think there are any polyamorous people in here, I think it's depraved. I think it's gross. Whatever you do, try to do it monogamously or, just be single. Multiple relationships and shit, that's just weird. Stop it. You're emotionally deprived and you need to fix yourself and get counseling.
Hear me out. I think that you are in the same situation, but it's not similar to Cora's because you're not the one who is initiating this poly relationship. I think that either it's the male is the one that's initiating it because he has a girlfriend or whatever he has now, and he has you, and you're in a two-way relationship with the both of them.
And when he gets a girlfriend or whatever partner he gets, and he,
I could have sworn you said he had a girlfriend when you brought him tires. I'm lying.
That was one of the things that someone was like, would you do that if he had a girlfriend? I'd be like, well, no. I don't think I would. But I mean, we're still very freshly separated and whatnot, and I still care about him. I just know that he wasn't
This is a Cardi B relationship. This is a Cardi B and what's the name relationship. So what that
absolutely
means
not.
Yeah. I mean, the moment old boy decides to come back, you're gonna drop the draws again. We already know that you're probably gonna get pregnant again.
No.
And then whoever been playing stepdaddy is about to get moved back out the house. You're gonna be pissed off, mad as fuck, talking about I thought we was working it out and all of this shit, and I was willing to be here. That nigga ain't finna do nothing for you, and then I mean, it's game. That's what we all know. Long-term relationships don't really end. They just don't.
Lion, I have a question. Like, what is long-term to you? I mean, granted, like
7, 10, we got a decade, we got a bunch of kids. We were
literally only together for 5 years.
You knew I was there because you know my scent. I mean, you know what I was saved for.
No, we were only together for 5 years, and unfortunately, when he decided he wanted to be a travel nurse, I was just like, you know what? I didn't sign up for that shit. I'd rather just be single at this point because you said you didn't want to be a travel nurse. You said you just wanted to do cardiovascular. But now you turn around, you want to do travel nursing? Nah. You gotta go. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that shit. You can go do that free as fuck. Because I know the statistics.
And the kids, they're well established in the family. You just said they over there 4 out of the 7 days out of the week.
Yeah, we go visit his parents a lot. I mean, they're down the street. I mean, here's the thing, like, you need to understand, like, his parents are, like, I mean, Lion, do I have parents? Do I have parents? No, my parents.
So that's why you're still clinging on to her. It's because the parents. Okay, I understand.
Well, yeah, no. There's no right now. There's no reason for me to go back. Like what? To go be around my siblings? Like
no, I'm not saying you have to leave, but I'm saying the only reason you're trying to stay in a relationship with the man is because you want to be attached to his family.
I mean, I had to.
I mean,
you know what? I think you guys are just.
You brought 4 tires for his car, for brand new tires. Tires aren't cheap.
Where do you buy your tires? Because I buy mine from Discount Tire.
Even that's not cheap.
It depends on what kind of vehicle the tires are for.
Bro, the has like 94 Impala or something. The tires
you know what?
Before or after the relationship?
Yeah, you're in the Matrix line. But I think it's important. How about this? Puerto Rican. How much were the tires? How about that?
600.
Oh yeah,
that's a lot.
Yeah. I thought you were buying maybe used tires. Never mind.
This was after the breakup or before?
This was after. I mean, no, he needed new tires before I left anyways, and it was just one of those things. No, man. Nah.
Hey, no. All the men in the room know this already. Knowledge. Am I wrong?
You are 100% correct. No, you're right.
Already got mad and all that other shit. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. He'll be over there tonight.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, no woman has ever brought me a present over $5. Nah, fuck that. $1. If I wasn't there's no way in the world.
But Eric, I have a question for you. Have you ever gone through have you ever had a reasonable breakup where y'all still cool at the end of it?
Yeah, because I know what I'm doing.
Do y'all got kids with any of your exes? Do you? No, I don't need to get overly personal because I hate to do that to you. But do you got kids with any of your exes?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So you didn't help him out or anything after, the initial breakup or anything, just doing stuff?
Hell no. We ain't together. We get another man for that.
Exactly. Hell no. You got a man for that.
Right. Especially if I find out that y'all fucking, you call that nigga, don't be calling me. We done. But if you ain't with nobody, now that's a different subject. Now I could be with somebody, but you better not be with no goddamn body.
The only thing that changed the dynamic is like I said, if we sleeping together. I did not buy you something here and there. But if we ain't sleeping together, I'm not buying you shit.
I don't know. I guess it's just different. I hold him to such a high regard, and he does the same for me. We're not doing none of that stuff because, like I said, he travels and shit. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. I just know, between contracts, you don't got time to go and do all this bar baiting and stuff. I don't mind doing that for you. I mean, you pay all the memberships for the kids' activities and whatnot. You pay for the museum, you pay for the library membership.
That's fine. That's why we said what we said. You might as well just go ahead, just get back together. You're already doing everything else anyway. You're already working like a partnership. It's a little
I'm just saying, man. And if I said fuck my baby daddy, y'all would be screaming a whole other rhetoric. So I just need you to be happy
we didn't say treat him like that. That's
kids.
not what I'm saying. I'm saying you going a little bit too far, and it seemed like to me, like what line that says, you want to still be with the guy, but you don't want to admit it.
No.
And it's okay. It really is okay. Just be one with your feelings. Be truthful at least to yourself.
I can say this comfortably. After dealing with a lot of stuff when I was younger, I know that you can't go back after certain things, and that's okay. Like, once y'all sign those papers, if y'all turn around and get back together, that's crazy. That's weird.
So
y'all may as well just
if he were to come to you and like, I don't know, and propose that you guys go on a date or you have some little fun time, if you know what I mean, you would say no?
I mean, are the kids coming with us?
Taking the kids to Disneyland. Y'all get a nice little cottage or something like that right there at the
Is there a separate room?
Park.
Like, do I get a separate?
No,
can I have a separate room?
Start. No, because you got the kids. So how about y'all just? He gets the little kitty bed, and the kids get, and both of you all get the little 2 queen beds or whatever. But y'all basically.
I'd probably just recommend we go half so I can get my ideal accommodation.
No, he got it. Now what?
Nah, trip is different. Like, paying to get the car maintenance that my kids are in when I'm not around is different than going on like a whole Disneyland trip and this man paying for everything. I'm good. I got my own money.
Yeah, I just refuse to believe that there wasn't no ulterior motive.
The kids that my car,
because, like,
the car that my kids are in when I'm not around.
He's a grown ass man that is fully employed and fully able.
No, because I'm not saying Eric. I thought of the most perfect story for this. Okay, once upon a time, after we moved to Texas and we were both house hunting the first time for our first house in Texas, when we got the house and we went to change our addresses and stuff, because you're supposed to change it for like your singular self, right? Unless the whole house is moving. Whole house was not moving because we were staying with his parents, right? Keep that in mind. This motherfucker changed the address for the whole house. Like, there's just certain things that, like, when he was growing up, like, his parents helped him with everything. So there are just certain things that, like, sometimes, like, he just forgets about, or like that he'll put off. And I know, like, me, because I was more independent my entire life, like, I have it like that. Like, I have car maintenance and the calendar. Like, this is when I do this. This is when I do that. Like, I have a color-coded calendar. This man don't. He don't.
So you were the organized type, and he was not. He was the procrastinator, right?
It's like he was organized for certain things, but when it came to, like, I was the more organized one. I still am. I'm very, like, type A when it comes to, like, how my life is, like, structured.
Yeah, why not just remind them instead of buying them an entire new set of tires?
I mean, I guess to kind of pay him back. I mean, he literally just got my car wrapped before we broke up. So yeah, maybe that's the ulterior motive. And there's just this unconscious need to settle the score. How about that? Car wrap ain't cheap.
Alright, so imagine you were dating a guy and he heard this story.
Like, if I was dating the guy when
a new guy, so there's a new guy in your life, and he just found out that you're giving your baby daddy $600 per tire. What would you think that guy would say?
He'd probably be like you guys, but then I'd probably be like, hey man, like, what I do when I'm single and he's single, like, to help out and kind of offset costs, because you gotta remember, like, we're going from, like, higher dual income to, like, we're both single income now. So I mean, there are just certain things that, like, it's just different.
He's making $100K now as a traveling nurse, so that's he got it. That's what I'm saying. It kind of really don't.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I make my own money. Like, I got my nursing job, and then I also have, like, like, my little offset stuff I do. Like, I sell artwork and stuff.
Wait, he makes $100K as a traveling nurse?
Yeah, they do. They make
and you're paying for his $600 tires? You get that? Yeah, man. What the hell?
I mean, I'm not gonna exactly explain how much I can make with my artwork, but
no, that's not the same as being, like, gainfully employed. Yours is like all speculative income, which is like it's not really there, but it has the potential to be there.
Even my nursing job.
No, yeah, that's income. But I'm saying that you can't add art into your income.
I mean, I can because let me not go there. Let me not out myself like that. Okay, we good. You're right.
He's basically just saying that like with art, it's first come first serve sort of thing. It's not. He's saying that it's not as like consistent as a nursing career would be, especially one that's like 100K. He's not trying to like disrespect you, I don't think, by saying anything. He's just trying to say like look at Nathan. Nathan is a really good artist, right? But look, sometimes he don't get it, sometimes he do. Think of all of those weeks that his family starves, waiting on him to sell a piece of art.
And I mean, that's the thing too, is like, that's why I have the job that I have. Like, before I pursue artwork, I have to have like a good income. So, you get something that covers like, what you needed to cover, which my nursing job does. But then you also have like your artwork stuff. And the artwork, like, it pays a very nice amount. Like, I'm not gonna go jinx myself and like go out like the exact amount that I usually make. Like, I had a really good month, which is why I was able to take off summertime with my kids. That's how I did a down payment on my house. I took out like part of my 401k, and then I had a really good like period of selling art. So, I can do those things. But it's also because I guess I'm privileged to have a very like niche art that I do that, you just don't come across it a lot.
Did you formulate a LLC?
For my artwork or for the doula thing that I was doing?
The artwork.
No.
Maybe.
Should I?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take your advice on that. Yeah, if you just go send me some links so that I could study up on it, I might. But yeah, no, like I make a lot of money. Like, you guys gotta understand, like, I do modeling, I sell art, and I'm a nurse. Like, I'm good. I'm happy.
OnlyFans don't count. All that modeling.
No.
I'm kidding. Jokes. These are the jokes, folks. These are the jokes.
I know, Ryan, but you gotta understand that I think I've spoken about it in here. I actually very strongly detest OnlyFans. I think that is the worst thing to ever happen to our modern society. One of my greatest joys in life, and I don't, there are no women in here, so I can say this. I love when they realize they can't make it on OnlyFans. That shit cracks me the fuck up. So you went out there and you put your cooter shots on the internet, and now you're mad that no one wants to pay $10 a month to see your recycled cooter shots that you was given for free on your private Snapchat? Get the fuck out of here. I don't get it. I was getting scolded because I bought my ex-husband some tires.
Yeah,
apparently we can't have healthy co-parenting relationship.
No, that's not co-parenting right there. That's like, hey, listen, whenever you get back in town, I know this nice little restaurant.
Listen, I'm just saying we don't do child. I'm just saying we don't do child support.
That sound like.
Okay, Lion, how about this? If we help each other with certain things and we avoid child support, like, hey, I need help with this, or like, hey, let me cover this for you, and it gets us to avoid child support, isn't that a win? Yeah,
it's a win.
Where's LeBron Curry?
Red Rum, you're a man of culture. Can you help me, please?
What's the question?
Okay, Red Rum, please don't disappoint me. Please don't disappoint me with this.
Else. He's gonna say the same thing.
What's the question?
You hear it? Watch. Here it goes.
So, obviously, I got divorced recently, right? But we divorced on very amicable terms, yes. And as a gift, I got him a new set of tires for his car, just as like, hey, thank you for everything you've done for me, here you go. Glad to have you as a co-parent. Here's some new tires. These men are over here telling me that I gotta go drag my ass back home with this man, even though I don't want to go back home.
Wait,
wait, so y'all divorced, are co-parenting, are friendly with each other, but just don't want to be with each other. But for his birthday, you got him that, or you just randomly got him tires? Like all 4 new tires?
Yeah, for his birthday.
For his birthday? Listen, you know what? How much did you spend, though? How much did you spend on those tires, though? If you don't mind sharing that.
600.
600 for all 4 of them?
Per tire.
Wait, per tire is crazy. Can you imagine? I mean, there are $600 per tires, but I'm just.
Oh no! Just
600. I don't know. I mean.
Oh, for the set. Okay, for the set.
So is the question like, should you go back to him because you spent that much money, or?
Yeah. Yeah, these men want me. They just want me to go out and report home. That's not my home no more.
I mean, if you spent $600 on him and y'all ain't together, he better give you something similar for your birthday. If you guys are gonna be that close with each other.
Hey, Red Wrong. My question is this like throwing out mixed signals?
You know, I don't. Does he want to be back with you?
No.
It's just you don't, or both of you don't?
We do not want to be with each other anymore. We just do not line up career goal wise, and that's a big thing for the both of us.
Well, if they understood that they don't want to be with each other, I would say not necessarily. But if there was no conversation and you just bought him that, I can see why he would think like, oh, maybe you want to be with him. But if there's a conversation set, then it's kind of like, all right, I guess not.
My experience.
But it is interesting. $600.
I mean, unlike some people, I can afford to do it.
Yeah, why not?
Into life, watching the dynamics between. Alright, so this is what I'm saying. Because of my experience in life, Red Wrong, watching from a child all the way to an adult, seeing people relationships go up, go down. I've seen the dynamics between the man and a woman, and what usually happens when the relationship is that intertwined back to each other at some point, but then it's a little more confusing. 9 times out of 10, some poor, unfortunate individual is probably going to get themselves hurt by dealing with either one, either Puerto Rican or the ex-husband. And they're going to turn around and get back together from time to time, and it's going to look like they're cheating on their prospective new relationships and shit. It's because they're too close. They have too much tied together, and they're still very much in each other's lives. But and so if a person is looking at this from the outside looking in, say for example you're dating Puerto Ricans, and you heard this, and she's told you what she's about to do with $600 for her ex-husband. Would you tell her to go ahead and do it, or would you be like, wait a minute, hold up, are y'all together? And she says, no, we're not together. So why are you helping him with his car? Doesn't he have enough money to take care of that himself? Yeah, he does, but I wanted to pay her back. Pay her back for what? That's what
Wrapping my car.
It's going to be.
Wrapping my car.
And the same thing would be in reverse. So he's got a girl. What if, I ain't gonna say red rum, but what if there was another woman in the room that'd be like, wait a minute.
I'm gonna be honest, like once partners come into it, hands off, man. Like you gotta do stuff on your own. But until then, like, hey man, you single and we're just chilling, being co-parents together. I mean, we still friends and shit. We still gotta pay half on the kids' parties and whatnot.
I mean, I'm just saying, hey, like, if that's the deal and y'all have understanding that you're not going to be together, and if you were willing to pay that much, I'm hoping he does the same, because if not, then I feel like it sucks. Anyway.
No. He's very helpful. He's very good. And like I said, like, his parents parents are very helpful with the children too. So I mean, like I'm very, dare I say, like I owe a lot of respect and like kindness to them, especially for like accepting me. Like I'm gonna be honest, not to sound like lying or anything, but y'all gotta remember, I'm a dirty Rican from the filthiest part of Washington with a very, very troubled like childhood and whatnot. So the fact that they were nice enough to accept me and open me into their family with open arms, like, yeah, no, I respect them. And I will continue to service them as a family as much as I can. Because we in it for the long haul. Like, we got kids and shit.
Yeah, but I was gonna say something before you started talking about how we the same. I'm not nothing like that. I came from a
No. Oh, no, you just said, oh, yeah, I'm a black man from St. Louis. So I was just I'm doing
That's not the same thing.
Nah, I'm a dirty Rican from the shittiest part of Seattle.
What I'm saying is, like, that's why in your particular situation, there's going to be a whole lot of guys that's going to like steer clear of becoming more serious with you because he's going to feel like the oddball, like he don't really belong. He don't, like it's kind of like where do I fit in here? The kid's got a dad, and on top of that, you're still so well connected with his family and. What I mean, I guess we just fucking, huh? And if that's it, then I just put the $200 on the nightstand, or hey, how's this? Bro, what are you doing?
So the Rican also mod me just in case you leave, because I'm one of the night mods, and I guess they all forgot.
I thought you were just a mod in general. Like, I don't even know why I'm a mod in the first place, but I mean, I'm not a bad mod, so I mean, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Crazy ass dude.
I mean, I fuck around a mod line.
Yeah, it looked like Louis left or something, and then you were the next one up, so I thought.
I'm sorry, no, guys. Teddy, that's why you gotta look where you're going, baby. Come on, let's go get you some water. I'm gonna be honest, my son, he was having an ADHD moment watching a butterfly, and he just smacked into a tree.
My oldest daughter did that at her little soccer thing one time, and I was so disappointed in her. It's like, baby, kick the ball. And she was like, ooh, butterfly.
Yeah, poor Teddy. Sometimes you just get so distracted by nature.
population will dominate the population on planet Earth. Not only that, by 2050,